Once you think you've eliminated all the wrong answers, write down the one that you're left. Once you think you've got the answer, I'm going to be walking around. I can let you know if it's not it.
What are you doing? Imbesnya kita larang.
Alright, you guys have about 10 more seconds. Please put your final answers down. So please make sure that when you're writing these, I can read your answers. Alright, please hold them up on the 10-3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I'm seeing it split between C and D. So I'm seeing it split between C and D.
C.
When we look at this, when we break it down, the reason for wafting, we all know what wafting is, right? You guys love to waft. Yeah, that's this. What's fanning?
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. They're just throwing in another word to try and confuse you, to get you messed up, to trip you up. So just like a fan moves like that, moving the air around, same thing as wafting. So if we're trying to do that to a small amount of vapors towards the nose, we're doing that why? Why do we waft? What's the basic reason? For lab, so lab safety. So we know that we want to do it something where there's safety involved. Avoid experimental error from excessive loss of mass of reactants or products. We're not talking about mass, we're not talking about reactants, products. We're not talking about our data. Should we avoid splashing chemicals into the face of any person?
No, we're not touching them.
That's lab safety. So, but we're not touching it, okay? So maybe we would cross that out. Protecting the respiratory tract.
Yes.
What's respiratory? Excellent. When
Nose.
you breathe. It includes your nose and your throat, so wherever you breathe in. Okay, so we want to protect that against harmful vapors. We see vapors up there, vapors down here, possibly. Or determine the relative strength of the odor before smelling directly.
No.
Why can we rule this one out? What phrase in here do we see that we want to knock it out for?
Smelling directly.
Smelling directly. We're never going to smell directly. If we see that, we just throw that out. So we narrowed it down again. We got rid of the two easy ones, A and D. Now we've got B and C to go with. So if we're bringing it up, what are we doing? Are we splashing it? Cynthia, you already said this.
No, because we're not touching.
No, yeah, we're not moving the liquid, we're moving the gas. So we want to protect our respiratory tracts. So for the half of you that got that one, excellent. All right, 10 more minutes for you guys to work on your own on those packets. For this 10 minutes, I'm only going to be working with these 3 students. If you're sitting in either of the sides, where can you go for questions again?
Over there.
So you can ask each other. You can check the books in the back. I got some textbooks, some dictionaries, some textbooks. But only if you're working in this middle section can I help you. If you have a question that you have during these 10 minutes, save it until I get back to your group. All right? I'm going to put the clock up for 10 more minutes again. So 10 minutes, you should be getting 5 questions done. If you guys have questions from the first 10 minutes, I can help you out now.
So we keep answering the two.
Yep, keep answering.
until he gets activated. And then we're gonna do it. Allow 2 minutes to
So
rest.
set to 7 or 8 if it's accelerating. What's happening?
Although I do have to put people self-monitoring and looking for
That's your speed bump, so your speed bump. Bring that right. So,
So you said we could work together?